Mr. Gubbels, good afternoon. Thank you very much for being here with us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
So you're the manager of the very famous company Big Ben.
That's correct.
So could you please start by introducing yourself?
My name is Elbert Gubbels and I'm from the fourth generation of the Gubbels Pipe Factory. I started 150 years ago. I'm in the business for 35 years about.
So you learned all the tricks of the trade.
Pipe smoking, I think it's one of the most beautiful ways of smoking which exists. And the product, it's beautiful. And it also fits very much in this period where we live in. I believe in the product and I always have been believing in the product. And we always try to invent new things. We thought about product development in thinking in different brands like Porsche Design. So we created a pipe, for example, for Porsche Design, just to make pipe smoking more like a lifestyle. Pipe smoking in the past was something like a cheap way of smoking, but nowadays it's something exclusive. People really are aware about the product and the beauty of the product, and they read about it and they study about it, and so it's nowadays it's completely different.
So I can see that you brought one of your pipe with you.
Now, for example, we created a very small pipe, small bowl. So we use now the 6mm filter for a small pipe, and we combine it with horn, and we call it the Big Ben Shepherd. Like it's pure nature. Yeah, this is something I also and this smoking of this is very comfortable. It's very light. And the wood is extremely hard because it's well aged.
So I guess that during your career you went to a lot of meetings, you met a lot of people. Do you have an anecdote to share with us?
There is one more funny story which also built up the company, which was very important for the company, and that was in 1958. My father was at this time, he was 18 years old. And he was very creative. He was responsible for production, and he created a very small pipe. It's called Big Ben People. 80% bruyère and 20% mouthpiece, or even maybe 90-10. I don't know. But at that moment, in these days, pipes were like this: 50% black and 50% wood. So my father created this pipe with this very short mouthpiece, and I showed it to my grandfather, and my grandfather said, "No, that's not a pipe. We will never sell it, chanceless." So my father was a little bit upset, but okay. And then they went to Hamburg, where was the manufacturer of the mouthpieces, of the ebonite mouthpiece. My father, it was his first time that he also joined, and he was asking, of course, for this small mouthpiece, for this new shape. But he said, "No." My grandfather said, "We will never do that because it's not sellable." But he asked and asked and asked, and then, like a small child, my grandfather said, at the end said, "Okay, just to please him, just reorder a few." Yeah. And then my father was happy, and they went back by train from Hamburg to Roermond. And at the end, when they got almost home, my grandfather said to my father, "Oh, by the way, when you went to toilet in Hamburg, I canceled the mouthpieces." So my father was very upset. Then a few days later, American people came to visit us in Roermond. So my father had to introduce himself also. There were these American people that were in the showroom with my grandfather, with my uncle, and they chose a lot of pipes. They were all on the table. And my father came from the production side. He just introduced himself, and he put this small pipe, this pipo, just on the table like that. And these American people, they saw this pipe, and they cleaned the table, and they said, "This is the pipe we want to talk about." And that was the most selling pipe of Big Ben, and still is. And my father, by the way, 86 years old, every day he's in the company. Yeah, still is. So I'm very proud about that as well.
Would you have something to share with pipe smokers, like a tip?
It's just enjoy and lay back and enjoy the smoking, and but especially slow. Yeah, just no stress for this. It's just a moment for yourself. Just enjoy.
How do you see the pipe industry in a few years?
Pipes will be sold always, and I really hope that that of course the attention will be will be bigger and will grow again. People that really appreciate the product and the value of the product, that they will do efforts to get the pipe. Mass production is, of course, like we had in 35 years ago. That's gone, and now it's like we have a workshop making beautiful things out of briar wood, and we try to combine different materials. But I'm very happy that we have a small scale production and not the huge mass production. I think there is a market for just beautiful products, well designed, with a lot of care. We see younger people now getting interested in pipe smoking again. A pipe fits, I think, perfectly in the time where we live in now.
So today is a big day for you. You're going to be a part of the Confrérie des Maîtres Pipiers de Saint-Claude.
Yes.
What does it mean to you?
No, I'm really looking forward to that. And it's a tradition which I know for a very long time. But I'm happy about it.